You know what it is. You know what it is. It is the Saturday Q&A. What's going on, everybody? Got my Vietnamese coffee. The difference with this Q&A, though, that is different than all the others, is that it is rainy out, guys. It's super. It's not coming down too hard right now, but earlier, boy, there was lightning and thunder. It was wild. What's going on, Hans? SGR, Spiel. Whoop whoop. Dude, I might just walk around. Should I walk around the neighborhood? Should I do a little walk around, walk and talk? Yeah, so it's the Saturday Q&A, guys. When I don't do it, people get really upset. So I'm making sure to do it every Saturday. Jack Purcell. I love your shoes, Jack Purcell. I have a really nice pair of Jack Purcells that Connie got me. Joseph. Rainy. Mr. Rain here in SoCal. Peter. What's going on, man? How's London doing? Kind of London-y weather here today. A little rainy. I got my Baba jacket on. Max. Stay safe. Thanks, brother. It's not a big storm here, so not anything too crazy here, but I will stay safe. You as well, Max. Adrian. Dude, Federico's in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Fed? Ramiro Puente Jr. You the man. Guatemala, Wyoming. It's snowing in Wyoming. Oh my gosh. By the way, I mistakenly said that I went to Waldrug in Wyoming, but I mixed it up. Waldrug is in South Dakota, and I was in South Dakota going to Waldrug, but I've been to Wyoming too, and I liked both those states. Not states that people typically travel to, but beautiful states, man. Get out and explore your country, guys. Come on. I know everybody in the US is like, oh, let's go overseas, and that's awesome too, but why not go out and see a different state, right? Learn about the union, guys. Let's come on. Gamma, Knucklehead, Tennessee. What's up, David? David Williams. Great day in Nevada. You guys rocking the Starbo 3.5? Oh, you reminded me. You guys reminded me. It's time to do a wrist check. Let's see if I can get the camera to flip. You guys know what this is? SRP 641 baby tuna on a sailcloth strap, so waterproof, tough, looks a little bit tactical. Every time I say something is tactical, there's always that one operator in the comment section that's like, that's not tactical because, did you see that bright color on your watch? In a military situation, that would get you shot. Okay, dude, well, you can use tactical to describe things, and it doesn't mean you're gonna go to war with it. So relax. Gwendace from Brazil. What's going on, Brazil? T. Dillinger, are you late? No. According to my phone, we've only been live streaming for 3 minutes and 44 seconds. What's going on, Valen? Wait. Milcom, it's not tactical unless you can attach a laser sight. That's true, man. Fed, if I get shot, I want my Ruby and Sapphire GMT on my wrist. Yo, guys, speaking of which, when we get 100 streamers on here, when we get 100 viewers, I'm gonna announce something pretty special in my for my channel, yes, but also for my personal collection. I'm gonna announce something exciting. We're at 84 viewers. Boy, if we don't get to 100, I'm gonna be depressed. Sabaz Cal, what do you do for a living? I'm the time teller. Come on. By the way, it is 10:06 a.m. Let's get down to business. See, One Bentley Forever, like, awesome viewer, hello, best viewer ever right now, He said, business consultant. Time teller is a business consultant. You're absolutely right, one Bentley. Dude, I love it when my viewers like listen and remember things. It's so rewarding. It's awesome. It literally makes me feel like we are friends. Wrist check. Let me do it again for the people that are newly in here. SRP 641. Baby tuna. Ooh, we have 100 viewers. We have 101 viewers. So guys, big announcement. I don't know if Federico is still in the chat. Oh, what happened to my finger? Thanks, guys, for noticing. Here, this is gonna get kind of gross. So sometimes when I do close-up shots, people notice that sometimes I'm like, I have blood on my knuckles or like on my my cuticle. And so when you, it's long story short, it's either from powerlifting or Brazilian Jiu-jitsu. So when you're doing Jiu-jitsu, sometimes, or very oftentimes, if you're on gi, you'll grab their gi, right? You'll grab various parts of their clothing when you're rolling around. And because of that, when they pull away or whatever, sometimes you get little scratches and scuffs. And so, and also, guys, when I do close-ups, here, let me see. When you do close-ups of my hands, it's from powerlifting. It's from like close to a decade of powerlifting. So, yeah. Joseph, LOL, this guy's ego. Oh my God, I can't believe this guy is on his own channel talking about things he wants to talk about. That's crazy. BT, do you do no gi as well? Yes, I do. So we alternate at the gym that I train at. We actually alternate every other week. It's gi, no gi, no gi. Because obviously gi is really good for traditional implementation, but no gi is probably easier to implement in like your daily life, because obviously when you're walking around the street, people aren't really wearing gis, right? But spill the tea, bro. Okay, so we have 105 viewers. I just wanted to announce I pulled the trigger on that Rolex Explorer 2 16570. It happened, guys. I did it. So last week when I told you guys, last Saturday when I told you guys that I was going to do it, I did it. And Federico, I showed Federico the one that I was going to get before I pulled the trigger on it. So he kind of looked at it, told me, hey man, that's a decent price. And obviously with his blessing, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the deal. And I did it. So I'm probably gonna get it Monday or Tuesday. And special thanks to Federico at Federico Talks Watches for kind of consulting the consultant about picking up the watch. He helped out a lot. So yeah. Abdullah, so I'm assuming the Bills are taking a backseat this month. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating ramen for this month. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think it was a responsible investment. I've been working really hard, so. Oh, the ego on that guy. Papa, Rolex, so jealous. Oh, 4:44 p.m. Okay, guys, here's a little plug for you. I'm not affiliated like with him business-wise at all, but I'm gonna give my buddy Nathan a little shout out here. So people ask me pretty much daily. Oh, Brian C, black or white? It's the polar dial. It's the polar dial with the red GMT hand, because I hate the blue, or I hate the orange GMT hand. Hideous. Red one. Always wanted that. Now I have it. Okay, people ask me pretty much daily, about modding watches and like if I'll do it for them or if I can recommend someone. And here's the thing, I don't do that. Like I would not feel comfortable taking your watch and doing it myself. However, on Instagram at 4:44 p.m., really nice dude, fairly local to me in SoCal, mods watches, and from what I can see on Instagram, he does really good work. So, buddy, there's a plug for you. Check him out on Instagram, 4_40_4_ p.m. And yeah, that's kind of off the top of my head. That's my go-to Seiko modding guy. This is probably kind of some wet bricks here, but guess what? I'm gonna sit down on it anyway. Oh, let's see. Diego, we better get to see an unboxing or else nothing. League of Nations, do a car review. I'm going to be doing that on my other channel, Time Away. Beans and rice month. Yep, after you buy a watch. It's beans and rice month. Jack Purcell says congrats. Thanks, man. Federico says, thank you, dude. That's awesome. Wear it in good health. Thanks, Fed. Yeah. People are asking for an unboxing. Yeah, when I get the watch. I don't have it personally yet. I think it's they do overnight shipping, but they're closed today, and I bought it last night. So I'm thinking I'll get it maybe Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Federico, come to Miami, sick track days in Florida. Dude, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Guys, how excited would you be if I went to Florida and did like a week-long content stream with Fed? That would be ridiculous, dude. We'd probably get in some trouble over there. Ray says, you're looking mighty Midwestern today, my neck of the woods, Kansas City. Here's the deal, dude. I'm from New Hampshire, which is obviously Northeast. It's not Midwest, but this is also kind of a New England-y look with the beard and the outdoorsy hat. But here's what's funny that you mentioned Midwest. This hat says Pentwater Angler because I got it when I was in Pentwater, Michigan. I caught a fish there in Lake Michigan in the small town of Pentwater, and the local fishing shop gave me this hat, a Pentwater Angler, because I caught a fish. Connie made fun of me because the fish was not that impressive. But size doesn't matter, guys, okay? Okay? Give me some likes, guys, please. League of Nations, will you ever shave? Never. Minnesotan. Yeah, I'm from Minnesota, guys. Don't ya know? From Minnesota, don't ya know? I'm looking at the comments, guys, sorry. Peter Williams, yeah, dude, so that's actually a really interesting comment. So Connie and I at okay, the past couple months I have been slammed with work, and obviously I've been trying really hard to put out good content for you guys because that's honestly my priority nowadays. But the Time Away channel, I don't want to say it's atrophied, but I haven't been able to put out the content that I want to put out there. But we've been making a list of stuff that Connie and I are going to film for that channel, and some of it is going to be traveling. And I think it'd be really fun to take the Jeep out and travel. And let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because we're going to start doing that, especially in the new year. So what we're going to start doing is making some holiday content for the holiday season, and then coming 2018, Time Away, coming 2019, the Time Away channel is just going to blow up. So, yeah. Franco, have you ever thought about making a video on titanium watches under $1,000? That's a really good idea, Franco. Franco Mario, I'll put that on the list. I will. It's a good idea. It's going to be hard, I think, but I will try. Titanium watches under $1,000. It's a good one. Ahmed, shout out from the Maldives. What's going on, bro? Beautiful area. Never been, but I've heard. Christian, what's going on? New York, Big Apple. Love New York. Although, I am from New England, and I'm a Red Sox fan, and we beat you guys, so sorry, not sorry. Seiko Shogun, yeah, beautiful watch. Hard to find under $1,000 nowadays, though. Elliot, Trent. Oh my God, everybody give Elliot a thumbs up, man. How did you recognize that, dude? This is a barber. Dude, Elliot's the man. This is a barber coat, and I have the matching hat, but I did not wear the hat right now. I chose to wear a ball cap today. Everybody give Elliot a round of applause, dude. I'm proud of that. Thank you, Elliot. You know what's funny? I thought it went really well with this sailcloth. I don't know. I felt like this was a really cool combination. So, Milcom says, "Where is the sailcloth strap from?" Great question. I don't know exactly the seller. However, I have these in 6 different colors for I think $12 at the Time Teller shop. So it's through Amazon. But this exact one, it comes in different sizes. This is 22 millimeters, so it fits most Seiko divers, obviously. But for around $12, 12 or 11 bucks, in like 6 different colors, you can get these really durable sailcloth straps. And here, like you'll notice with Cordura, they fray really badly. But sailcloth, especially this one, it has not frayed on me. And so I recommend checking out the Time Teller shop. I have them there again for like 12 bucks. These beautiful, really durable sailcloth straps. Irvin, will you ever review the Tag Heuer Monaco? Excuse me. I would love to. That's one tag that I am interested that I enjoy. So if I ever get my hands on one, or if I ever have the opportunity to get one on my desk, yes, I would review one for you guys. Absolutely. Michael Romero says, nice watch choice today, T3. Thanks, bro. Christian M asks, Jory, should I go for a Datejust 36 or Explorer 2 white dial for my first Rolex? I know it comes down to me, but would like to know your point of view. Okay, Datejust 36 is an amazing watch, and there's a ton of different variations to it. So like you want a two-tone, maybe you don't want one on a bracelet, you want one on a strap, or you can buy one on a bracelet, take it off, wear it as a dress watch with the strap, throw one on a Jubilee, find one with an oyster. Fed can chime in on this one too in the comment section. I'm going to acknowledge his comment in a moment. Here's the deal. Datejust versus Explorer 2 is a very, very difficult comparison because although they're both Rolexes, it's kind of apples and oranges. I will say that the Datejust 36 is probably more of a versatile watch. You can wear it in sporty situations. It does have a threaded crown and at least a 100-meter water resistance rating. People have gone swimming in those a lot. And it's dressy enough to wear in, formal occasions. So I think that if you want more of a versatile piece, Datejust 36. If you want more of a sporty, rugged piece, Explorer 2. I mean, I just ordered an Explorer 2. So I'm kind of biased. But also, I love my 1500 date. I don't currently have a 36 mil Datejust. Federico says, Jory, quartz Daniel Wellington or automatic invite? I'll do you one better, Fed. Movement watches. Kenneth says, are these Saturday live streams in the same place? Yeah, they typically are because I go to get my haircut at the barber, which is right on the corner of the street. So kind of a small town. Elliot Trent, Polar, yes. I just got the 16570 or the 16750. I don't know how people like to say the reference numbers. I say 16570. But it's the 40 millimeter Polar dial with the red GMT hand. And I should get it around Monday or Tuesday. Christian actually, okay, wait. Federico says, yes, movement. I'm going to be releasing sponsored content soon. Movement for life. Join the movement. Christian has some really good questions. I'm going to acknowledge some other people in the comment section real quick. Adam Bronstein says, great content, Jory. Thanks for all the effort. Thank you, man. Thanks for joining in on the conversation. By the way, guys, there's 125 people here and only 32 likes. So let's bump up those likes real quick. Okay, so Caucasian Rhino says, rocking the Seiko SRPA 751 Prospex Auto. Why on earth does Seiko keep making 21 millimeter lugs? Well, here's the deal, guys. Most Seiko divers are 22 millimeters like this, and 22s fit perfectly. Some of, like the SSC 081, you read some of the spec sheets and it says 20 millimeters, and then you read some other spec sheets and it says 21 millimeters. And it is very frustrating. So on my Seiko Solar Compass, the SSC 081, I'll put a 20 millimeter strap on it, and half the time it is perfect. There are no spring bars exposed. It is perfect. But then sometimes the other half, I'll put on a 20 millimeter strap and there's a millimeter of spring bar showing, and it is infuriating. So then you move up to a 21 millimeter strap, and half the time those fit perfectly. But then half the time it gets scrunched in. So I agree Seiko needs to be a little bit more consistent with what they are labeling their watches. Fed is leaving the chat. He says, anyway, fellas, I'm off to chill out on the beach. Have a good weekend all. Have a good one, T3. Fed, thanks for joining me, bro. And we'll be on his channel on Thursday for a live stream. I look forward to that. Ofek says, what's the best affordable dress watch? Orient Bambino or Vostok? God. The Vostok's better than everything. Come on, guys. Sayphone in the chat right now. Really loyal viewer, cool guy. He asks, how many pairs of glasses do you have? And do you ever match your watch to your glasses? I typically don't. I have 2 pair that I rotate through typically. And they're both the same model, but one's like turtle shell and then one is clear. And they're both from Warby Parker. Ramiro, how do you feel about Victorinox? I grew up with them, you know, the little Swiss Army knives, little Swiss Army pocket knives. I love them. I don't have any of their watches though. So I know everybody wants me to review the Inox. So I would love to get one and review that. I think that's going to be the next one. The real question is, should I review the automatic or the quartz? Because I feel like the quartz would technically be tougher, right? There's less to go wrong. Thoughts on the Zenith Il Primero 1969? Love it. Great watch. Carlisian Whitaker, what's your favorite strap material? Hard to say. Really love sailcloth straps, and I really love NATO straps. So honestly, depending on the watch, probably like some form of nylon. As weird as that sounds. Siphone did a 99-cent super chat. I don't know what his question is though. Thank you for the super chat, guys. I don't expect them. I appreciate them. Every cent that I get from this channel goes into the channel. So, Rich's Rant Radio Show says, raining in LA too. I'm in LA and it is raining. Jorge, how long have you been collecting watches? How many watches do you have? Over 30 watches probably, and I've been collecting for a long time, guys. Caucasian, are you going to do a $1,000 Japanese 3-watch collection video? Yeah, I could. But with $1,000, I could probably get more than 3 watches when we're talking about non-Swiss watches. But I'll make that video if you guys are interested in it. Christian, that barber jacket would look slick or sick with your Alpinist. It would. I think it would. Thanks, man. Same kind of color schemes. I was playing off the sailcloth strap. I thought it was cool, but it wasn't too matchy-matchy. I don't know. I don't know anything about fashion, guys. I'm not like, there's a lot of these wash channels that are very fashion forward and they're like, oh, this is what you can wear. That's awesome. I don't think I can make that content though, because I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I just wear Levi's, Timberlands, this, a barber jacket, and a Gold's Gym t-shirt. Hell yeah, brother. Caucasian, but a really good Japanese 3-watch collection for $1,000. Yeah, I'll make that video. I think that's cool. Rich's Rant. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Don't apologize, dude. We're both Los Angelinos. Bentley asks, what's the worst Rolex bracelet I've ever come across? I don't know, man. I mean, my 16800 Submariner is from the mid 80s. I like that bracelet, but a lot of people don't like that bracelet. So I don't know. Here's what I will tell you. I prefer Oyster than Jubilee, because some Jubilee bracelets, even from Rolex, they can get kind of ratty. Do you know what I mean? A little bit loose, jingly. It is what it is. Rich, what do you think of the Seiko SKX 031? Awesome watch. It's essentially an SKX 007, but just a little smaller. Great watch. What do you think of Jacob & Co. watches? Okay, impressive pieces of art, impressive engineering, but never a watch I would wear. Nothing against them, it's just too much. Cases, like it's a sapphire bubble with like globes rotating and weird things. It's a really cool little piece of engineering. Not anything I would wear. Caucasian, having to drop off my niece, going out to lunch, have an awesome day. You too, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by. Craig, why do you not cover a lot of Citizen watches? I recommend them a lot. I don't have very many. I got my dad a Nighthawk Eco Drive. I reviewed that one. My dad has a Blue Angels Eco Drive. Really cool watch. I'm going to review that one. I don't personally, like those two are very cool. Aside from that, I'm not a huge Citizen guy. Different strokes for different folks, guys. Nothing wrong with that. Carl Frederick, super chat. Thank you, bro. He says, your take on my dream 3-piece collection. Navitimer 1, 46mm, Seamaster 300, not the M, and two-tone Datejust 41, rose gold, and chocolate dial. Cool watches. The rose gold chocolate dial, the Ever Rose or whatever they call it. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Unique watch. I think the kind of darker, not even coffee, it really is kind of a darker chocolate dial. I think that with the rose gold looks really cool, very nice and warm, almost holiday-y. Love that watch, really cool. Your Navitimer, you're getting a complication there, a little bit big for my taste, but a really cool watch. You know I love Navitimers. And the Seamaster, I mean, that could be your dedicated sports watch. So it sounds like you're covering most of your bases there. You're getting a complication, like watch with your Navitimer. You're getting, I guess maybe your dress watch would be the Datejust. It's elegant. It's also very impressive and it's very out there. I mean, it is a precious metal watch. And then depending on what strap you put on, like you can wear the Seamaster with a suit also. Come on, James Bond does it now. But Seamaster can be your dedicated sports watch. So I think that's a solid 3-piece collection, dude. I personally would probably remove the Navitimer for like a dedicated like leather dress watch personally. But I think that's, that's just me. Hans, are spring bar tools different? I see some for $5 to $6. I see some for 20 to 30. It literally doesn't matter, guys. They're like pens. Like I have Mont Blanc pens that I love because I use them a lot and they're expensive, but honestly, it doesn't matter. My favorite pen to use is the G2 Pilot, which is, you can get a pack of them for like $5. So like watch tools, some companies will try to upsell you and be like, oh, this is a luxury watch tool. Does not matter, guys. I have some at the Time Teller shop for like under $5. They just need to work. So I hope that answered your question. Don't spend money on watch tools unless I see one that I really like that I can recommend. Just buy the cheap ones, honestly. El Loco says, nice outfit. Thanks, bro. Let me show you. Kind of my outdoorsy look. Bam, bam, bam. Christian, do you set the date on your watches or just let them be? I set the date. If I'm wearing them, I set the date. That bothers me. If they're in my like various cases, then I don't care. Like if they die, they die. If he dies, he dies. Rocky reference. But if I'm wearing it, I set the date because I've told you, not you specifically, I've told my viewers that date complications are like my favorite complication a watch can have because I think it's honestly really useful. Like I rarely forget what day it is. Like today is Saturday, I know that, but I very often forget what the date is. So date complications, love it. 444 says, have a great weekend. Gonna go enjoy this rare rainy day. Thanks again. Heck yeah, man. Have a good one. Stay safe. People do not know how to drive here in SoCal when it gets rainy. Seriously. A little bit of rain and people are like, what's going on? Michael, you're the time teller. Indeed. Easy dog, 1500 raw. Yeah, okay, so Christian has he asked this question. Thank you for asking it again, Christian, because I think this is valuable for everybody to hear. What questions should you ask yourself before seriously considering a watch purchase? This is a really good question, and I think I'm gonna make a video specifically about it. Here's the deal. It's hard to answer this because money is involved, and I don't like talking about money on the channel because I did this on the live stream with Fed this week. When I do, and I've found this out by, trial and error, on the channel, when I say like 5 affordable chronographs, or whenever I use the term affordable, I'll get people in the comment section, and they're not wrong, okay? And I'm not angry at them, but I get people in the comment section being like, oh, that's not affordable. And so you realize that people have, number one, different spending habits. People have different spending abilities. People have different tastes, and all these metrics are or variables are relative. It's like time. Time is relative. No, all these variables are very relative. So what may be affordable to you may be very expensive to me. Does that make sense? So, but the first thing you should consider is actually not price. I would not consider price the first thing. What are you drawn to? What shapes, what colors, what complications and applications are you drawn to? Again, this is kind of a long conversation, but for instance, the Explorer 2, very drawn to that watch because it's tough, it's durable, it has a really cool history. I am kind of a romantic in that sense. I think about watches and the romance and the story and what they're capable of and what they've done. And man, this is such a good question. I wish I could answer it. Spend some time. Here's my advice, honestly, when it comes to buying a watch. Be patient. Be very patient. Do not jump the gun. Don't just impulse buy anything. Look at it. Think about it. What do you like about it? Learn. Learn. And if you end up picking up something that you don't like, it's not the end of the world. But man, Christian, great question. Sorry for wasting time. I'm going to make a video about this. That's great. Siphon says No Shave November is coming. Yeah, well, I'm a step ahead. Steve Perez says AD or online gray market. Depending on the gray market, I think gray market is fine. You heard it here. I'm not against gray market. It's funny when I recommend, like for instance, like a baby tuna or some Seikos sold through Amazon. People are like, "What if it's a fake?" Okay, first of all, there aren't too many Seiko like fake counterfeit market. There isn't a big counterfeit market for like Seikos and other watches in that price range. But number two, it's actually quite smart to buy things from Amazon because they have a great customer protection policy. So if you do buy something that looks a little sketchy or you don't like, they'll take it back, no questions asked. So it's actually quite safe to order from certain gray markets. You got to be smart. SoCal Entourage in the building. Gamma, without a doubt, day date, best complication. Cheers, knucklehead. See you in the next one. Have a good one, bro. Ramiro Puente, start a donation goal to get you to shave that beard off. There is no amount of money that would get me to shave this beard off, guys. Seriously. A logo, tips on how to grow a beard. Drink your milk, eat your vegetables, and deadlift heavy. Ray has a very interesting comment as well. I'm going to butcher your last name, Ray. Ray Quintanilla? Ray Quintanilla? Ray, tell me if I butchered your name. Again, I have a really unique name, Jory. People come up to me all the time. Yori? Is it Yori? Hey, Yori. Ray Quintanilla, I think. I'm sorry, Ray. I'll just call you Ray. I hate it when people try to imply that you should feel guilty about being able to afford certain watches. We're all responsible for our own situations, and I buy what I can afford and I like. You're absolutely right. I think judging people on what they buy, period, is stupid. Now, when I say that, people are like, oh, you're a hypocrite. You make fun of Invicta all the time. Yeah, I'm making fun of the watches themselves. I don't care about, like, if a person comes up to me wearing an Invicta, I'm not going to punch him in the face. Okay, like, people like what they like, but I'm allowed to dislike what I dislike as well. It goes both ways. And it's interesting, whenever I make a video about, for instance, a Rolex or one of my more expensive watches, I get people in the comment section upset. So Okay, I took a screenshot of the watch that I ordered last night, and I posted a little corner pic of it on my Instagram story. And I had one person write to me, and they're like, oh, I thought you were better than that. Looks like you're just a Rolex snob. And in my head, I'm like, okay, first of all, you must not have been that, like, consistent of a viewer because, you know, I've probably over 20 episodes showing one of my Rolexes. So I've been a Rolex fan for as long as I've had the channel. So it's not really anything new. That's number one. And number two, just because I bought a watch, that like, it doesn't really say much about me except for the fact that I like that watch. So don't read too much into it, guys, and don't let people put you down. I wear what I want. I buy what I want. This watch, when I got it, well, it was given to me, actually, as a gift from Connie. It was like $250, and I don't care. Like, I love this just as much as that Grand Seiko J14070. So, it doesn't matter. I like what I like. Michael says, Jory won't punch an Invicta wearer in the face, but John Thick will. Did you guys enjoy that episode? Yeah, when it comes to Seiko modding, Hans is on top of it. When it comes to Seiko modding, 4_40_4_PM is a guy that I trust to mod Seikos. Really cool guy. Contact him on Instagram. Tell him the Time Teller sent you, and he'll hook you up. James, do you ever double watch? I don't. One on each hand. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I don't have anything against it. If you want to do that, do it. That'd be awesome. El Loco, what do you think about Patek watches? Do you mean Patek? I think you just spelled Patek wrong, but that's cool. I spell things incorrectly all the time. I think they're cool. I like Patek Philippe. Vacheron Constantine is way cooler, in my opinion. Sat fan, what are you talking about? He's asking about crystals. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the comment section. I missed something. El Loco, I'm sorry for misspelling it. Do not apologize, dude. I misspell things all the time, and I'm sure there will be a video. I'm sure there is a video that I make that has a lot of misspellings, or I forget a word in it. So don't worry about it. I mess up daily, multiple times. Just ask Connie. He's asking about the crystal on the Sarbo 3.3. I believe it's sapphire. I believe it's sapphire, guys, actually. I don't think it's hardlex. I think it is sapphire. Have you seen a Rado Captain Cook in person? I have. I haven't worn one. I think that's the only Rado that I like. No offense to people that like Rado. See, I hate saying that. When I voice an opinion, I have to be like, oops, sorry. Like, my true viewers, they know that it's like, some people like vanilla ice cream, some people like chocolate ice cream. It's. Here's another interesting phenomenon that I've noticed. So when I say, for instance, okay, so let's say there's coffee ice cream, or let's say there's chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream. When I say I like vanilla ice cream, people are like, oh my God, the Time Teller just said he hates chocolate ice cream. No, that's not what I said. I just said which one I prefer. So for instance, I get a lot of questions about the Sarbo 3.3, the Sarbo 3.5, and the Alpinist. And people will be like, which one do you like out of those? And I'll be like, oh, I like the Alpinist. And people will be like, oh my God, so you hate the Sarbo 3.5? No, that's not what I said. I just told you which one I preferred. Sat fan, are there fake Seiko Sarbo 3.5s? Probably not, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. In that price range, with those watches, there isn't an enormous counterfeit market. Buy it from Amazon. If it looks sketchy to you or if you don't want it, return it, no questions asked. That's one of the benefits of Amazon. For instance, I will give you an example. My dad, okay, my own father, purchased a Hamilton khaki field watch automatic on Amazon. It did not come with the booklets or any paperwork in the box. It was all, there was plastic, everything. Looked tidy, clean. It was real. It was a real watch, but it didn't have any of the information. So you know what my dad did? Instead of freaking out, he just returned it on Amazon, no questions asked, purchased a different one. Boom, perfect. Sayphone asks, is your pop into watches? Is your pop as into watches as you are? Yeah, my dad got me into cars and watches, so it's his fault that I have this crippling addiction. Thanks, Dad. Thanks. I'm just kidding. I'm happy about it. I told him about the watch that I ordered, and he got all excited for me, and so it was also kind of. It's also kind of like, yes, a testament to like my hard work, but it's also like, I feel like I am. It's not that I have a chip on my shoulder, but I want to prove to my dad that I'm like becoming successful and like working hard. So, I don't know, cheesy. We'll talk about this on the different channel. You don't want to hear about that. Longines versus Universal Genève. I really like the pull router. I'm a bigger UG fan than Longines. I think Universal is a really cool company with a really cool history. I mean, Longines has a really cool history too. See, these are the questions that get me in trouble. People will be like, this or that? And I'll be like, that. And they'll be like, so you hate this? I don't hate Longines, but between Longines and Universal, I'm a Universal guy. I'm a Universal guy. Mr. Russell says, you're the cause for my watch addiction. Thanks, bro. I'm sorry. Grunka says, it's a good day when the time teller streams. Thanks, bro. Okay, here's another thing. I use this to kind of vent. You guys are also like, this is like a therapy session for me. So I make at least 2, usually 3, full-length episodes on my channel, like edited content on my channel. And people will look at these live streams, and I do 1.5 per week, almost 2, because again, that Thursday live stream alternates week by week. One's on my channel, one's on Federico's channel, one's on my channel, one's on Federico's channel. So that one's kind of a half point. But I do this Saturday Q&A every Saturday. I try to do it. So really, it's only like 1.5 times per week, alternating, that I do these live streams. But yet people will write to me and they'll be like, time teller, why are you doing this long content? I like your shorter content better. It's like, yeah, I know. That's why I still make the shorter content. Are you missing like the 3 episodes per week that I make? Because that's my bread and butter. That's what I do. Oh, dang. Hey. I'm having a good hair day, guys. I know a lot of people wear hats when they have a bad hair day. I'm having a good hair day. God, I'm a handsome man. Hold on, sorry. Siphone says the hair's looking good. Oh my God, guys, okay, listen to this. I get people, this is so weird. I get people accusing me of wearing a toupee. Can you believe that? I get people accusing me of wearing a freaking toupee. It's no offense to people that wear toupees. I am not one of them. I am not one of them. Low key, my beard is fake though. I'm just kidding. Safan, you look like Mr. T. Thanks, bro. Spencer, Nice toupee. Valen says, beep, boop. Yep. Okay. All my bots are here, by the way, guys. Remember, all you guys are my paid robots, and I'm typing away all the comments. Calrissian, your opinion on the best Japanese movement? Probably something from Grand Seiko, no question. Or whatever is in the Creator minute repeater tourbillon. Or no, it's not a tourbillon, sorry. Instead of tourbillon, instead of spring drive, I said tourbillon. Whatever is in the Creator spring drive minute repeater. That's probably one of the most advanced Japanese movements. And I know I mucked it up right now, but it's the Creator spring drive minute repeater. Creator spring drive minute repeater, not tourbillon. Satfan, I'm in Burbank. Love to meet up someday. Heck yeah, another Los Angelino. David, reporting for duty. David Gershaw, my favorite bot. We are all robots. Brendan. Jory hates people with toupees now because he prefers not to have one. Spencer, go buy an Invicta right meow and smash it. Well, all those Invicta lovers that like hate me, not one of them has ever challenged me to a fight, by the way. Not one of them have ever said like, I'm gonna fight you. They're always like, oh, you're dumb. You're ugly. Blah, 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 blah. And not one of them would ever say this stuff to my face, by the way, because I would smash. Each one of those guys, I'm like, hey, like, send me an Invicta. They're all like, you don't even know because you don't have one. You won't review one. I'll review one. Send me one. Send me one. If you're so confident, send me one, and I will put it up against the Rolex 16800 Submariner because apparently it's just as good. And let's see. Send me an Invicta and I will break it on camera, guys. How many views would that get? Send me an Invicta and I will destroy it on camera. Yo, they don't want no smoke, dude. Michael, they don't want no smoke. How nerdy Jewish white boy do I sound right now? You don't want any smoke here, guys, okay? You don't want any smoke with me. Ray, that's social media. Brave till they meet up. Yep. That's just like in that Little John song. If you don't give a bleep, we don't give a bleep. So, words to live by, guys. Time teller from Lord Tito 88. Time teller, do you still have your Seagull 1963? Bought one recently and I'm very happy with it. My first mechanical chronograph. Congratulations, bro. Great watch. I still do have mine. Love it. Very, very easy way to get into a whole lot of watch. Mechanical chronograph, ST21 movement. Really, really cool watch, guys. It's really slept on too, I feel like. Underrated. Very, very cool. Patrick, I'll send you a German watch to review. You can't break it though. Oh, the Bird on Watches is here. How long have you been here, dude? Bird on Watches is a very loyal viewer. He's been with me pretty much since the beginning. So what's going on, dude? You know what's funny? Someone just said it. David said, no plastic cheap metal watches can go up against Rolex. Here's what's funny. All the people mouthing off in the comment section whenever I mention Invicta, they're like, oh, you're dumb if you spend over $100 on a watch. My Invicta is better than any of those. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, if I put it up against my 16800 Rolex, they'd be like, oh, that's not fair. You can't compare it to a Rolex. Come on. It's like, dude, you compared it to a Rolex, not me. And so now that you did it, I will do it. EDM mixology, I am behind you. Just kidding, checking in from Lakewood, California. Here's what you are underestimating about me, EDM. I would know if you're behind me, because this beard, full proprioceptors, dude. I can sense the tiniest disturbance in the force. There is a disturbance in the force. My midichlorians are off the scale. Have you ever checked out any of the undone watches, Milcom? Oh, I don't know, maybe the 2 reviews I've done on undone watches? Yeah, I've checked them out, bro. I actually have 2 videos on undone watches, so if you want to check those out, go to the channel. I bought my dad an undone watch. We built one together. It was really cool. And I also reviewed the undone Mystique. Hans, I wish someone was behind him right now. What the heck, guys? You want me to get jumped? Someone steals my baby tuna and my Michigan hat. I earned this. I caught a fish in Lake Michigan. I ain't giving this up, all right? All right? Steven, you're killing me, bro. Well, apparently someone wants to kill me because everyone's like, hey, someone go in the park and jump T3. Big mistake. Favorite watch under $300? Here's what's interesting. I would pick this because when Connie got it for me as a gift, it was like 250 bucks. So it would have been this, but now it's selling around MSRP, which is like around 550. So here's what I'm gonna say, bro. Who asked that question? Who asked that question? Who asked that question? I missed it. Whoever asked that question, I apologize. Favorite watch under $300 is the Seiko SSC 081. You can still find it under $300, and it is a great, great watch. And I'm not just saying it because I own it. It is seriously such a fun watch. That Carlosian, that moment they realize they F up. That's what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna be like way over there walking towards me, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, and they're gonna be like, ooh, ooh. Jory needs a Rolex Milgauss because his beard is magnetic. Jacob with the cap locks. Do you use the Apple Series 4? No, I don't. I will never use an Apple Watch. David, Connie should surprise you with a cartoonish Invicta in a big yellow box. I will then have to surprise her with divorce papers. Thoughts on aviation watches, like pilot watches? One of my favorite watches is the Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot. SoCal, when are you coming out with merch? Okay. So I've been game planning. I've been in business. It's called sequencing. So I'm trying to figure out at what time I should release certain things. And one thing I've been jumping around with is making merch for you guys, because I feel like I have like a loyal enough base that we all have enough inside jokes together that it would be kind of funny to release some stuff, and it would definitely help out the channel. So if you guys would be interested, I will release some merch. I think that'd be really, really fun. Some t-shirts, some stickers, maybe some like watch cases. I think that would be really cool. But let me know what you think, guys. Oh my God, this guy's handle is making me crack up. His name is LOL Poopsack. He says, finally caught the stream. Well, I'm glad you're here, bro. I am a 2-year-old, by the way. Thoughts on the Tudor Black Bay Dark PVD? Man, you guys know how I feel about the Tudor Black Bay. I think it's a great, well-made watch, and I think it's way overhyped, though. I probably would never own one. Not a huge fan, guys. Do some T3 watch straps. That's another thing that I'm working on currently. Would you guys be interested in that stuff? I feel like I'm picky enough to be able to release some really good ones that kind of solve some of the problems that we typically have. I think I'm gonna get some sailcloth straps, some NATOs, things like that. Sat Fan asks if this is my Taiwanese coffee. This is my Vietnamese coffee. What do I think about the Seiko Nautilus? Andre, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oscar, when will you launch the T3 Watch Co? Man, that will be a future endeavor for sure. Wouldn't that be sick if I designed my own watch? Han says, yes, we want straps. Edgar says, I'd buy a strap. Yeah, that's what I'll do, guys. I'll make some straps. Making some bracelets, sourcing someone to make bracelets would be probably a little more difficult. But straps, let me put it this way, guys. 2019 is going to be huge for us. And I mean all of us that's in this T3 Time Teller network. We're going to push out some really cool stuff for you guys. I'm going to introduce some merch, more content on the Time Away channel. Connie, everybody asks about Connie. I promise she does exist. She's going to be putting out some more content, especially around the holiday season for you guys that need to get something for your girlfriends. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Justin, what's your 1RM deadlift? Like 550. Raw, so I don't strap up, just some chalk. Let me see. Straps weaved from Jory's beard. Yeah, a beard purl-on strap. Someone asked me how long I'm going to grow my beard. I actually just got it trimmed, guys. I just got back from the barber shop, so it's actually shorter than it was, but I think it looks pretty good. It's you know, fall, winter time's coming up, so I need to stay warm here in Southern California. David says Connie needs to make a cameo appearance. Yeah, Connie's gonna make more content here too. Ray says she's hot, people. No offense, Jory. Why would that offend me? I appreciate that, and I love her, so obviously I agree with you guys. It's so fun. She's been in a couple episodes for a little bit. She's made little cameo appearances, and people are like, oh my God, there's no way she's your girlfriend. Come on, guys, give me a little bit more credit. My girl is a babe, though. Connie's a babe, so I lucked out. Bracelets made from Invictas. Oh my God, that'd be great. But yeah, 2019 is going to be huge. We're going to put out some more stuff. Safan, how'd you meet her? I met her at the gym, believe it or not, at the squat rack, and I'm not kidding. Sam, is the cocktail time too thick for a suit? I don't think so. I don't think so. El Loco, new watch or new phone? I say new watch, but a phone is probably nowadays more useful, unfortunately, because that's the way the world works. Everyone lives on their phone. Bird on watches. It's almost deer season. Oh my God, Jory has a trophy beard. Hell yeah, sucker. Tagged him and bagged him. Jason, of course he met her at the squat rack. I don't know what that means. I don't know why there's quotation marks there. Say phone, she was attempting to squat all the men's failed attempts. Yeah. Scared the child, yeah. Just me being here scared the child. No, you know what scared the child, guys, is that you guys are talking about Invictas right now, and they saw it, and now she is having a tantrum. William, when's the big day? I don't know, but I'm bringing you guys along, though. I'm sure that there will be some content about that for sure. But it's going to happen, William. So. Safan, last week it's the gardener, this week it's the child. Justin, ever trained no gi? Yes, every other week. So 1 week it's gi, 1 week no gi. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it is jiu-jitsu stuff. You wouldn't understand. No, I'm just kidding. Sayphone, how long have you had your goddess of a woman? Almost 4 years, guys. William says, when you do get married, wish you best of luck in your future. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Eric says, I know this is kind of out of left field, but would you be interested in reviewing the Casio Oceanus OCW S100 Titanium Solar Atomic Perpetual Calendar, and case is rumored to be made in the Grand Seiko factory? I'll take a look at it for sure. I've never heard anything about that Grand Seiko factory stuff. I really doubt it. I really doubt that. Doesn't mean that that Citizen or that Casio is a bad watch. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't know. Grand Seiko's pretty controlled with what they have with them. Let's see. What watch will you get married in? Oh man, that's a heavy question, dude. Maybe the Grand Seiko J14070. I feel like that's a real classic, you know? Kaiser, happy for you and Connie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Serious question. How should I feel about my watch getting a Folsom watch? I don't know Folsom. Do you mean Filson? I know Filson is Shinola. I don't know Folsom. Educate me, guys. Siphon says engagement ring or watch. I'd rather do a watch, but I know Connie wants a ring, obviously, because she's a woman.
Let's go.
JM0 says, just wanted to say you make my life so much better. Dude, that is amazing to hear, but your happiness has nothing to do with me. It all comes from you, and I mean, I'm flattered and honored that you find some enjoyment in this channel, but you're the man, and I wish you the best of luck. But yeah, I really appreciate those words of kindness. Makes me feel flattered, honestly. Huge, thank you. And honestly, you guys make my life amazing, because I would not be the time teller without you guys, so seriously. Rick says, with the tux, the only acceptable watch is a pocket watch. For wedding, it commemorates the day. I got a gold pocket watch for my bar mitzvah. Very, very special. It came with a little pen knife that you would use to like sharpen like the quill of like that you would use to write with. Really, really cool and special, and I'll review it on the channel for sure. I don't know much about pocket watches. Did I say gold wristwatch? I meant gold pocket watch. I got a gold pocket watch for my bar mitzvah. And yeah, it's really special, obviously, because my parents gave it to me. But again, I don't know much about pocket watches. But I will review it on the channel. And what was I going to say about pocket watches? Oh yeah, with a tux, no, with a tux I would rather wear a Cartier tank, to be perfectly honest. Carl Ristian, would you do a live stream of you watch shopping? Yeah, that would be awesome. See, David, wear the pocket watch. I would wear a pocket watch, but wearing a wristwatch is just my thing. It's so much more fun. I love having a watch on my wrist. Sam, Jacob, bot signing out. Beep boop, beep boop. Tank Basculante or JLC Reverso. Man, I've heard this one a lot. So hard to say. Both very historically or logically significant watches. Ugh. That is serious. Real quick, Michael Romero, gotta go. T3 did it again. Another great live stream. Catch you on the flippity flip. See you on the 2 and 2, bro. Have a good one. Man, Basculante or JLC Reverso. Dude, that's so hard because Cartier is like one of my favorite companies, and the tank variants are some of my favorite. And the Basculante is essentially a tank variant. But the JLC Reverso is so iconic, and I love that too. Okay, here's what I'll say. Between the Basculante and the Reverso, I'm gonna go Reverso. Honestly, I know. That's really hard though to choose those. Someone said convert your why not convert the pocket watch? I would never do that with the one that was given to me for my bar mitzvah because that was given to me by my parents. So I kind of want to keep that like how it was when I got it. I don't want to change it in any way. Jay says weightlifting gloves, yes or no? Does that answer your question? Here's what I'll say, man. If you're a dude and you're gonna wear weightlifting gloves, at least make sure they match your purse. I'm just kidding, don't. I'm not a fan of gloves, dude. What do you think about the Hamilton chronograph? Like the, the new like reissue. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. I also like the Jazzmaster Maestro. It is kind of an Portuguese homage, but beautiful watch. Kettlebells, yeah, I use them for accessory work, and I do like Turkish get-ups and stuff. Okay, people are asking about different NATOs, the Luca NATOs. Honestly, guys, check out Wrist Candy Watch Club. In my Monday episode, I wore them. Really, 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 really great NATO straps that are the correct length for once, guys. Usually NATO straps are too short for me to tuck them in properly. So I have this weird amount of excess material that I can't tuck backwards, so it kind of just hangs out there, so I have to cut them, defeating the purpose of a NATO strap. So finally, Wrist Candy Watch Club sent me some straps. I tried them on, and I'm like, yo, can I like put this on my channel and like do a giveaway? And they're like, yeah, because I have 7.5-inch wrists, and finally it has enough length that I can tuck it back without the excess material like flipping out. It is so amazing. I finally found a company that has proper NATO straps. So wristcandywatchclub.com. If you go there, I don't know if there's like a messaging system on their site, but let them know that I sent you, and hopefully they can work with you. I'll ask them if we can do some sort of coupon code maybe to help my viewers out. But seriously, really affordable too. I think they're under $20. So yeah. Time Teller, have you ever thought about becoming a bouncer or a cop? In college, I thought about being a bouncer in my earlier days. Now I'm almost 30, I'm 29. I don't spend much time around bars and stuff because I'm way too busy with work and making content for you guys. And thankfully, I don't need to look for another profession. But that does not sound appealing to me right now, being a bouncer. It's not really in my wheelhouse. I'm a business consultant. I've settled down. And being a cop, again, I'll never forget LAPD in Westwood had a little stand. And they were like, hey, you ever think about joining SWAT? SWAT team's really fun. It's like a video game. And they gave me like pamphlets and stuff. And I'm like, ugh. At the time I was like, yeah, cool. If I have nothing to do, then yeah, I'll join a SWAT team. But then I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I should think about some other stuff to do. And also, cops are super badass and stuff, and I don't know. I don't think I have the patience or responsibility to be a cop, especially nowadays. It seems really hard. And playing Tomb Raider, yes. Love Tomb Raider. Tree Dillinger. He says you can always make more holes. Yes, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the strap not fitting me. The NATO straps fit me, but it has an awkward length of excess material that you cannot tuck back into the keepers. Okay? So that's why most NATO straps are an awkward length for people that have 7.5-inch wrists or above. But Wrist Candy Watch Club and some other companies, I'm sure, have found a way to make the material a little bit longer so that people with a more diverse wrist size, right, a larger spectrum of people with differing wrist sizes can wear those NATO straps properly by tucking the excess material back into the keepers. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta go, be safe, great stream. Have to catch my cat, he's shedding. All right, bye, safe one. Mitch Beck, what kind of consultant are you? Business, focusing on like direct marketing and like USP development and copywriting and stuff like that. It's a Gould one. I can't find your shop. How do I find it? It's in the description of almost every video I make. So go to my most recent video in the description box. It'll say, check out the Time Teller shop. So click that link. It'll take you right there. Christian, ever had the desire to mod a Seiko? Not personally. Not mine. I'm not a really big modder. Opinions on the cocktail time? I love the cocktail time. When are you coming to Texas? Whenever possible. I love Texas, man. I know I'm not a Texan, but like in my heart, I feel like a Texan. I love Texas, man. Ever been to England? I haven't. I grew up in New England. Watch car combo. It's hard to say. Maybe like a classic Submariner, maybe, you know what? Maybe like a GMT 1675 Pepsi bezel with like almost a ghost ring, like a faded bezel, and like a 72 RS 911. That'd be dope. It's like classic with classic. And you know I'm not really about the Daytona life, but I think that would be a fun classic. Chen, would you ever buy from Gray Market? Yeah. Got this from Gray Market. Chopper's after me, guys. Just kidding. Thoughts on Tudor? Not a big Tudor guy. You guys know that. I think they're good watches, I think the Tudor Black Bay and the GMT are way overrated. Invicta Copper, Invicta Sniper. It's SWAT. They're like, what did you say about SWAT? Why didn't you join SWAT? William says, if you ever come to England, I recommend a beautiful part of the country called Devon. I'd be happy to go there. I'd love a proper English breakfast. The bullet sender. Redskins, what's up, dude? Hold on, I'm gonna jaywalk real quick. It's illegal in Los Angeles, but it is what it is. Up on the Orient question, what's going on? Who asked about Orient? Captain, breaking the law. I'm walking to my Jeep. Oh, Judas Priest, breaking the law, breaking the law. Bam, bam. Tree, dude, the chopper can see you jaywalking. I know, it was kind of dumb, right? Jaywalking in front of the cop chopper. Should I buy a Tudor? Or should I buy a Tudor for my collection or just keep saving for a Rolly? I say get whatever you want, whatever will make you happy, dude. Honestly. If in your heart you really want a Rolex, then save up and get the Rolex. That's my opinion. Ooh, Shane, buy a Tudor North Flag. That's the most awesome Tudor there is. I agree. The only Tudor I would probably add to my collection, no questions asked, is a North Flag. So cool. You likey? It's my Jeep, guys. Rainy out, so took the 4-wheel drive out today. Okay, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this live stream. I hate saying goodbye. I hate saying goodbye so much, I know. But we've been here for 82 minutes. That's a good length live stream, guys. I think we had some fun. And I hope it was captivating and fun the whole time. So here's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned for the Monday episode. I don't know when I am getting my new watch. I'm so excited. I think it'll probably come Monday afternoon or maybe Tuesday, but stay tuned because this week, this coming week is going to be very exciting for us because I added the Rolex 16570, and yeah, I'm very excited. So we're going to be doing like an unboxing. We're going to be talking about why I chose it and why I like that. And it's just going to be a really fun week. So Monday episode, of course, you can expect the Monday episode. We're going to do, depending on when, I'm sorry, I'm kind of in my thoughts right now because I'm trying to convey the timeline here. There will be a Monday episode, regardless of if the watch comes in or not. But hopefully either Monday or Wednesday will be the unboxing. Because let's say the watch comes in on Tuesday, I'll film the unboxing and do it and show you guys on Wednesday. And so that'll be very exciting. And then, yeah, Thursday I'll be on Federico's channel most likely. Friday there will be a watch rant. And then, yeah, Saturday we'll be here again. All right, guys, have a good one. People are talking about the mud on my Jeep. Man, if your Jeep isn't dirty, look at that, 5.5-inch long arm kit. We don't mess around here, man. That's a New Hampshire Jeep right there in Los Angeles right now. But all right, guys, so have a good one. Hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Everybody stay safe regardless of where you are. Love you guys. People are saying, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. Okay, we'll hang up at the same time. Okay, guys, have a great weekend. Have fun. Tell someone you love them today. And yeah, just be good to each other. All right, guys, I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. All right, take care, guys. Love you.